I'm probably going to get some unfollows, some nasty comments, and be canceled for saying this, but someone's got to say it, and I guess it's got to be me. I'm Ashley Seals. I've worked in communications, public relations, marketing, events, fundraising, you name it. I've done it for almost 2 decades now, and I have to say this to my ladies in corporate America. Your 3-inch, baby blue, hot pink, tie-dye, gemstone glittery nails are holding you back in the workplace. When you're in a room full of executives and decision makers, they don't see you. They don't see your personality. They don't see or hear what's coming out of your mouth. All they can concentrate on is what your nails look like. Super colorful nails that have a lot going on. While they might be fun, they might be festive, they might show your personality, they actually are a big distraction for a lot of people. And unfortunately, in corporate America, colorful nails are often associated with low performance, with chaos, and with not being equipped with the social cues and the etiquette to perform in a corporate, especially conservative environment. Please take it from me. Stick to something very neutral, very classy, very elegant. I personally like to do kind of a light pink ombre. And I have to say it again, this is not my personal opinion, but it's the opinion of traditional corporate America. I'm just trying to help you guys out from one sister to another. So take it or leave it. It's up to you.
Listen, when you try to help people out and you trying to give them some insight to help them get to the bag or be more successful, you are always going to be met with resistance. You are always going to be met with hate. And she already knew this. And this is the reason why she prefaced what she was going to say by saying, hey, listen, I know I'm going to get some unfollows. I know I'm going to get this and that. Because she already know what the community is going to react like. And so now the big conversation that is happening across social media, especially for the community, the culture, is women and their nails, because everything she said is 1,000% true. There is no ifs, ands, buts about it. Of course, you're going to get people that say, well, it ain't stopping no motion for me. Well, how do you know? Because you don't know what you don't know. You don't know that you didn't get an opportunity and that you missed an opportunity, because then they're not going to announce it to you. So it's not like you can play both scenarios out and then come back and say, well, nope, nothing changed for me. I'm just going to go ahead and wear my nails. Yo, you need to do things professionally. It's the same thing when it comes to hair. Like you can't just show up with pink, blue, and green hair in a rainbow in a corporate setting where professionals are and expect for them to take you serious the same way that somebody that is dressed more professionally according to corporate American standards today, and think that you can be a representation of the company by looking crazy. I wouldn't be able to pull up to working in some of the institutions that I've worked for previously with a big chain on that got diamonds all in it or whatever, right? To be honest with you, I wouldn't even wear this watch. This is not a watch. This presidential Rolex rose gold. This is not a watch that I would wear in corporate America. I usually would wear something with a rubber band, more of an Omega, or something with stainless steel. And it could still be nice, and it could be, if you know, you know. But to be honest with you, this is more of a flashy thing that it just is what it is. So all of the things that we carry ourselves with or we wear, I know, our women, black women especially, they're a lot more resistant. They're not trying to hear that. They're going to do what they want to do when they want to do it. And you can't say nothing to them. But in reality, in a lot of instances, and the ones that are professional and understand, no, you are missing out on opportunities because you want to express your personality and you don't think that you should have to change for anybody because it makes you feel good.
So hey y'all, hey, I was just scrolling on TikTok and I happened to come across the Discord.
What's the first thing that we look at when we're looking at this video? The first thing that captures your eyes is the nails. And I'm not telling you that you can't do what you want to do. I don't personally care for crazy nails, but people that I'm associated with, and it don't change the fact that I'm still going to associate myself with them, do. But it is noticeable for people, and if you might miss out on opportunity, it just is what it is.
Of nail length and professionalism. And what really caught my eye, there was a comment on one of the videos that said most girls who wear long nails don't have a 9 to 5, they're uneducated, and they don't work in any sort of professional field. And I figured, hey, I could talk about that because I crush all 3 of those.
Well, you looking at it from your own anecdotal experience, but you just said it, most girls that wear those nails don't exist in those settings. It's just the truth. It's just the facts.
I have a 9 to 5. I'm extremely educated. Okay, degreed, extremely educated. And then also I work in one of the most professional fields there is. Nail length has nothing to do with what is up here.
Let me tell you something, bro. Everything that comes along with being more successful, and I'm talking about elevating all the way up into the executive suites, you are not. I promise you. Go and find me one in a large Fortune 500, Fortune 100, Fortune 1000 company. Go and find a woman that is a part of the executive team that have crazy nails. Go and find one. Show me one, and then I'll come back and I'll actually say, you know what, you were right. It's not a thing. I don't know what these. Just because you got a degree, just because you work in these particular fields, does not mean that you have upward mobility. A lot of times you are actually limiting yourself when it comes to your upward mobility.
Okay? And y'all have to let that go. I don't understand who came up with that misconception. If you have long nails, then you're nothing but scum. You're uncultured, okay, and not well groomed. I don't know where y'all got that from, but y'all need to let it go. I want y'all to understand y'all sound as stupid as the people who talk about girls who wear makeup, girls who wear lace fronts, and you know, all of the things. You know, because people they have a lot to say about everything. Y'all sound just as dumb as those people. Just so y'all know, y'all sound dumb as hell. There is no way that you should correlate nail length with professionalism. There is no way you should correlate nail length with whether someone is educated or not. The one thing that I can say about myself, in any room I step in, I'm respected. Doesn't matter where I go. Okay? And also, I am able to maneuver in any crowd. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Like, the nail length has nothing to do with it. It's all about the person. It's all about the aura. It's all about what you give and what you can bring. Because as I stated, I work in one of the most professional environments that you can work in, and I am well respected in that. Okay? Well respected. So y'all have to stop with this. Like,
sometimes you don't even say nothing. You just let them have it, bro. Just let them have it.
it's actually very stupid. The conversation is extremely dumb, and I rarely say that. I rarely say that.
Let's continue.
Right, I want to do this really quickly. Today's the last day of the conference and I'm headed out. But I wanted to address some questions that I get. And I get them pretty regularly, but something came up and I was like, okay, I'm going to address this for everyone who is concerned that when they move into a professional space, they will have to lose their identity. That's not true. So a lot of people ask me about my nails and how my nails are received in court. And I always respond with, nobody cares. When I walk into the courtroom, judges, a lot of times the first thing they say are, Miss Wright, let me see your nails. Or let me take a picture so I can send to my daughter. They use them as inspo. My clients love them. Opposing counsel loves them. They've not stopped me from doing anything. I want everybody to know and understand that I own a multi-million-dollar law firm. I own a multi-million-dollar award-winning law firm. I am an award-winning attorney. I am an international custody expert, which means that I travel the world educating practitioners on the nuances of custody in their independent jurisdictions. I am leaving this conference to go to New York to speak at a school on the impact of custody decisions on the prison pipeline. I am much sought after. I am very intelligent. I got here by the grace of the Lord. I continue here by the grace of the Lord. And I am not trying to fit into anyone's standard because although I am a highly successful attorney, I am still a black girl from Atlanta.
So here's a synopsis or here's the conclusion that we've come to with this whole conversation, all right? You have a decision to make. You have a decision to make. I see these women, and I present it to you, 3 different women that speak on this from 3 different perspectives that have 3 different professions, and you got a decision to make. The decision that you have to make is, do you want to do what you want to do based off of her anecdotal experience, Or do you want to do the thing that you think is going to, potentially put you in the best position possible to be successful in corporate America? Let me know inside of the comments. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. Teach Henley, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to holler at you guys later. Peace.